guys, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. In the last part, we competed in our first ever Crossed Wands duel. We also snuck into the restricted section of the library and grabbed a book that Professor Fig asked us to grab. And that is where we had left off. And now, while we're waiting for Professor Fig to come back from doing whatever it is he's doing, we gotta go to our Herbology class. So I'm on my way there now.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, her name is Professor Garlic, and she teaches around a bunch of fruits and vegetables and stuff and herbs.
Ah, hello.
Hi.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Why? Oh, do they scream?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Quickly! Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pack down the soil!
Oh. There you go, little guy. You're okay, I promise. You're alright. Oh dear.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Thank you.
Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Hello, Professor Garlic.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
Oh, I have
already
those.
have some, Professor.
Yeah.
Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've
Thank
arranged
you.
for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the
Sorry.
seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Alrighty. Well, I will
Let's
do
see
that.
how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's
Okay.
restorative properties make it a
Let's
vital
do
ingredient in the
this.
Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Didn't he? Ready in 10 minutes, like in real time. Interesting. Okay, you can add fertilizer to this plant to increase its yield. You can create fertilizer by conjuring a dung composter. Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank goodness. I
I'll
need
let
that.
Professor Sharp tell you about that.
I need a lot of those.
What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're
Why
in the
she
other
say it like
greenhouse.
that?
It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
They sound like puppies. Hello.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
Nice
I'll
to
be
meet
showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Okay,
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
great.
Go on.
What do I do?
Grab a few of those cabbages.
Okay.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
How do I toss the cabbage? Oh, okay, here we go.
Look at that.
Oh,
Well,
oh gosh.
They can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
Oh dear.
Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her
Good
honking
job, little
daffodils in
cabbage.
tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Let's head back to talk to Professor Garlic again.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits.
That's good.
And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Thank you. The Dittany will definitely come in handy. Looks like the next class I must attend is my potions class.
Kindness and concern. are
Let's
as
head on
necessary
over there.
Shouldn't there be auras or
Potions
someone from the
classroom.
ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
He knows
Here we
more
are.
than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Is Sebastian in all of my classes?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
You got it.
You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
Thank goodness.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes,
Because it
Professor
heals
Sharp.
you.
The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
Yay.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Yay.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Alright. Crush it, crush it. Got
Please
it.
be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
A pinch of Dittany. Add a Horklump juice? Or add Horklump juice. What's a Horklump? Oh, add some more? Alright. Stir cauldron. Stir in, stir in. How fast can I go?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
What, did you expect us to not know how to stir something?
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Thank you.
And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the
Sounds
moment,
like
you
it
can
would
find
be
the
handy.
ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Oh, wait, so
Some
you're
can
saying
be
I have to
harvested
spend
from
my
the
money on
plants you
not
grow
fun
in your
things?
Herbology class,
Dang
and
it.
rarer ones can be purchased.
All I want to buy are
Others,
clothes.
however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Alright, we've got to collect some ingredients.
School this year after
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity.
Oh, yeah?
I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so
Oh,
myself.
Weasley.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere.
Oh,
Listen,
boy.
anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion.
And of course, he's a
I'm
Gryffindor.
working on something that's certain
Because
to be
all the Weasleys
spectacular.
are.
I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Oh, boy. See, I don't know if that's such a good idea, but whatever, I guess. We'll get it for him.
Remember,
Alright, got the fur, got the feather. Now I just need the eggs. Oh, there's chests in here. Got the eggs. Let's get out of
your
here.
potion station's organized
Here you
and
go,
free of
Gareth.
clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew.
You're welcome, but
you should
don't
get
be
back to
shady.
brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
He's being so vague. Don't be shady.
Proficiency in potions are
All
two
right.
things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Oh, it takes 23 seconds. 2, 1. All done. Great.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Oh, here we go.
Dragon tongue! What happened?
You messed up.
Well done, Gareth.
Hey, look, it's Natty. Hey, girl, I didn't even notice you were in here.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Oh, jeez.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
What did I what? How does he know he didn't do it on his own? That's not even fair. Oh, jeez. Hello. Huh.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping
Oh, no.
Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Yes, I did.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well.
Thank you.
I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
Okay.
Pay particular attention in herbology. The
I
plants you
am.
nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere.
Why?
That'll
What
be all.
happens? What happens if you do?
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay, potions class is over. So what do we do next? I need to go meet with Natty. Oh, we're venturing outside. You wanted to see me?
It is good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Oh, dang. I
Is
told
that
her.
the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning. But I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions.
I have more
For
questions.
now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own. Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit.
Yeah.
Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more.
Sounds
In
like
the
a plan to
meantime,
me.
remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
Hello?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
Uh-oh.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Well, I don't want to speak to him.
You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Yeah.
Stupefy!
Oh, shoot. Are we in a battle?
Target practice. Time to make quick work of you.
Hiya!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Oh, he wasn't close enough. Go back. Are they done? They're done. Alright.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, you want to bet?
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this student over my dead body! You coward!
Ow!
Going after my child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Oh, I think I need to heal. Hold on, sorry. Heal break, heal break, heal break. Oh!
Release me.
Oh, did we do it? Oh, we did it. Are you okay?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same.
That's awesome.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins.
Fellow
He was
Slytherin?
terribly
He was a
fond of
Slytherin?
puzzles and
How
enigmas.
interesting.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Yeah.
Well then, I'll
I
let you in
would.
on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
For sure.
I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get it.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each
I see
trial
it.
has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Use the mallowsweet. Uh-oh.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
I see.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Do you want me to grab one? Or break them? Or incinerate them?
Merlin's beard!
Oh!
The flames make the pyres sink.
I see. Okay, I'm just gonna go light everything on fire. Don't mind me. Fire!
Merlin himself would be proud.
Ooh, what's happening?
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Is that Merlin? Oh my gosh. Hi. It's like his
What a
ghost
day.
or something.
I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions.
Me too.
How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you
Good
can
to know.
find in Hogsmeade should you need more.
Got it.
I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Bye, Nora. Okay, let's look at what we have to do next. We need to go tell Professor Fig about the map chamber. Follow your lead to the book's missing pages. So, I suppose we're doing this Prisoner of Love? Supposedly, this portrait has some information that they can share with me?
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder.
What?
Thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book?
Because
And
he
the
knows
pages?
all.
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved
Very
murder of which I
nice.
speak was her case.
Oh.
I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think.
All
I shall
right.
see you there. Soon, I hope.
See you there.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Here you are.
Hello.
I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Yep, I came straight here.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way
People
to
like
work out.
puzzles.
She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She
Yeah?
won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. Well, if you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery.
I'm just gonna be venturing
Being
off
a retired
to
aura
a whole new
has
place.
its
Like,
benefits. We can
I'm in
apparate
school.
right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do
Good
take
to
care
know.
now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
ah, we're teleporting there? Nice. Yikes.
Expecto Patronum!
Huh.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This
Aw.
really is a dismal place. But we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me.
Alright, I will
Do
stay
keep your wits
close.
about you.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
All around in darkness. My only friend, my only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
I will.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death
Poor girl.
finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Is that a puzzle?
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault? In some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Right?
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book.
Thank you.
Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
Oh.
What is it, Anne?
Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh.
You're hurt. Go. The cave.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right.
Are
once
you
I get-
sure? You're gonna be okay?
But Madame Thistlewood, all right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Well, that was a bit intense. Cave?
This must be the place Anne told me about.
I would think so.
No one's been here for ages.
Oh. Alright, looks like we've got some puzzles that we need to solve in here. Hang on.
Revelio.
Oh, knock that stuff out of the way. What can I do with that? I use... There we go. Oh, what's that thing? I incinerated it before it could even move.
Revelio.
Okay, so I need to pull those. And the next one up. And the top one. Okay.
Oh, that's done something.
Yeah. And now
Revelio.
we gotta do this side. Okay, there's one. Next. And last one.
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Right here. Well done, you've solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book, and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I am glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning. P.S. I am terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you had not. And what fun would that be? Obviously didn't find it.
A note
Poor
from
Anne.
Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Who knows? Secrets to solve, secrets to solve. Let's get out of here. Oh, who
Could
are you?
it be? Someone solved my puzzle after all these years.
Hi.
Well done indeed.
Thank you.
Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw.
A lot
I
younger
heard you
than I
disappeared
thought
years
you would.
ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her.
You were the one that
Probably
said
best
you'd
for her
leave
in
if
the
she
end.
couldn't solve a puzzle.
Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne.
Yeah,
I had no
poor
idea.
Anne.
I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to
If
hear
she's
it.
okay.
Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Okay. I need to learn the disarming charm before I can follow Richard Jackdaw into the Forbidden Forest. So, let's see. You know what? I'm going to go back to Hogwarts for now, because obviously I'm not prepared for Jackdaw's rest quest. I'm going to guess that...
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
No, Gareth, I don't, actually. I guess, well, fine. I guess. What do you want?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fooper feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need.
Oh no, you're gonna try to get me in trouble
I have
again.
an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Oh no.
Where do you find the time for this, and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Why do I have to do all your dirty work, boy?
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you.
Oh, geez.
But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help.
I
Perhaps
don't
I
want
can convince
to.
a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Yeah, I don't want to be the first one to taste his new concoction. What if it kills me or something? Anyway, as I was saying, I think in order to learn a new spell that is... It sounds like it would be a part of Defense Against the Dark Arts. I think I need to progress further with Professor Hecat so that I can learn new spells with her. So I am going to see if competing in the Crossed Wands battle will help me complete more of Professor Hecat's requirements. Alright, here we are.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Yeah, I've got Incendio now.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again.
Got it.
If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay.
Accio, Incendio, Levioso.
Got that. Easy peasy.
Nicely done.
Okay, and here we go.
Accio, Incendio.
Boom.
Excellent form.
Thank you. Alright, again.
Accio, Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Ooh, almost didn't make that one.
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Right. Speaking of crossed wands.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant.
Let's do it.
Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes. I'm just going to keep going back and forth. So we fought with Sebastian the first time, Natty the second time. So let's go back to Sebastian again.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
4 of them this time. Oh dear. Alright, I am not ready. I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. Oh my gosh, stop. There we go. Ow. I'm already about to die.
That's all you've got. Take it.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
I mean, I'm still not ready, but yeah, I'm ready. Oh my gosh. Ah, get down, get down!
Confringo! Cindo!
Levioso! Incendio!
Fringo!
Alright, there's one.
Parent.
Oh! Ah!
Find the one!
Confringo!
Don't shy away now. Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
That's all you've got?
Accio!
So close.
You're better than that!
Tego! Incendio!
Fringo!
Levioso! Incendio!
Mind the one!
Levioso! Incendio! Protego!
Act like a winner!
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Levioso! Incendio!
Help me out! Tego!
Accio! Incendio! Don't shy away now. Accio! Incendio!
Cindo!
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Oh, I think we got it, guys.
Tego! Incendio!
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yay!
Big hits that round.
Whew, sorry, I was so quiet. I was trying to focus so hard.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Yay!
It was mostly luck, that's all.
Please, you wouldn't have got this far on luck alone. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively
Yeah, as
crowned
long
the
as I
tournament
have
winner,
9 lives like a
I suppose
cat.
I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Oh, you should probably go check on those. Professor Hecat's assignment, we completed it. Now we just have to attend Defense Against the Dark Arts class during the day, and it is definitely not daytime right now. Actually, just kidding. It says that I can go there now, so I'm going to go there now. Don't mind the chomping cabbage that I accidentally threw. We're gonna talk to Professor Hecat.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did.
Fair enough.
Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Alright, let's talk to her again.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
How interesting.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Alright. Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice. Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
That'll work out just fine. That means we're ready to go talk to the ghost of Richard Jackdaw again at the edge of the Forbidden Forest. So before we take our little trip to the Forbidden Forest, I'm actually going to leave this part here. That way, in the next part, we can head on to the edge of the Forbidden Forest and meet Richard. And see what's going to happen then. Because I am curious, because the Forbidden Forest is forbidden, after all. So, I can't wait to see you guys in the next part. I really hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like. Subscribe if you like the content that you are seeing. I really hope you have a great day. Thanks, and bye.